If you're feeling stuck financially, if you make money but never seem to keep it, if it feels like life is moving forward but your bank account isn't, there's a reason. And it's not the economy. It's not your salary. It's not your location. It's not even bad luck. It's habits. 9 money habits so common that most people don't even realize they're being financially sabotaged by their own daily routines. Morgan Housel, author of The Psychology of Money, says, "Doing well with money isn't necessarily about what you know. It's about how you behave." Today, we expose the 9 behaviors keeping millions broke, and how to break each one as you start the new year. Welcome back to the Financial Freedom Insider, where we decode money, simplify wealth, and break down the systems the rich use that most people never learned. If you're new here, hit subscribe, because every episode is a step closer to the financial freedom nobody taught you in school. This isn't just a list. This is a complete reset of your money habits. Now let's get into it. Habit number 1. Living in reaction mode. Most people run their financial life the same way they react to phone notifications. Something pops up, and they respond. A bill appears, pay it. Something breaks, panic. A sale shows up, buy it. The salary hits, spend it immediately. This is reaction mode, a trap that keeps you stuck in survival mode, even if you're earning more than you ever have. According to the U.S. Federal Reserve, 62% of adults live paycheck to paycheck, including many people making over 6 figures. Why does this happen? Because when you're always reacting, you never get a chance to plan. I once worked with a client who earned $120,000 a year. Great income. But her bank account told a different story. Every month felt like a financial emergency. Not because she was careless, but because she didn't have a system. Her money moved based on whatever crisis or temptation showed up that week, not based on intention. Here's the truth. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will make the decisions for you. How to fix it? Spend 10 minutes every Sunday building a simple weekly money routine. Check upcoming expenses. Review your goals. Set or adjust transfers. Confirm your savings and investments. Set reminders for bills and financial tasks. Use tools like Notion, Mint, or YNAB to stay ahead instead of catching up. This small routine shifts you from reaction to control. And control is the foundation of financial freedom. Reaction mode is already bad, but it becomes twice as dangerous when it combines with the next habit. Habit number 2. Lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is one of the quietest and deadliest wealth killers. It works slowly, almost invisibly. Your income goes up, and your spending rises even faster. It shows up in small upgrades that feel harmless. A newer phone, eating out more often, moving to a nicer apartment because I've earned it, buying better clothes to match your new level, adding more subscriptions you barely use. According to 2024 NerdWallet study, the average millennial increases their spending by about 35% within 2 years of getting a raise. Think about that. You can double your income and still stay broke. The wealthy upgrade last. The broke upgrade first. How to fix it? When your income goes up, don't inflate your lifestyle. Here's the formula. Increase your savings or investment rate, not your spending. Use the 50% rule. When you get a raise, invest half and enjoy half. Create a delayed gratification list. Things you want, but only buy after hitting specific financial milestones. This way, upgrades become rewards, not reflexes. But lifestyle creep wouldn't drain you nearly as much if the next habit wasn't silently eating your money every single month. Habit number 3. High-interest debt. This one is the silent executioner of wealth. Credit cards, overdrafts, fast loans, buy now, pay later, micro-lending apps. These services don't exist to help you. They exist to profit from your future stress. Let's make this real for a second. In many countries, credit card interest averages 20 to 29%. At 25% interest, a simple $1,000 purchase can take over 5 years to pay off if you only make minimum payments. And you'll spend more than $2,000 in interest alone. People say Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Even if the quote is debated, the truth stands. Those who understand compound interest earn it. Those who don't, pay it. High-interest debt is compound interest working against you. A young couple once reached out for help. They didn't have big loans, just tiny ones. $80 here, $120 there. A $200 microloan. Individually, harmless. Together, they were juggling 14 separate loans, all small, all high interest. Total debt was over $5,000. And their savings? Less than $500. That's the trap. Small debt still grows. Quietly, rapidly, viciously. How to fix it? List every debt from smallest to largest. Use either debt snowball, pay smallest first for momentum. Debt avalanche, target highest interest for minimum cost. Cut up or freeze your credit cards. Literally, freeze them in ice if you must. Refinance or consolidate to lower interest rates. Set up automated weekly micropayments so you chip away without relying on willpower. Every dollar you eliminate is a raise you gave yourself. But even if you wiped out every dollar of debt, there's another habit that will still keep you broke, even if you earn good money. Habit number 4. Not tracking money. No budget. You can't control what you don't measure. And money is no exception. Most people think they know where their money goes. But according to Bankrate, only about 30% actually track their spending. That means the majority of people are driving their financial life with the headlights off. And when you don't track your money, you overspend without realizing it. You underestimate your real expenses. Small recurring charges slip through the cracks. You can't adjust or optimize. You drift instead of plan. A budget isn't a prison. A budget is awareness, and awareness is power. How to fix it? Track every expense for the next 30 days. Use a one-page budget broken into needs, wants, savings, investing. Review your spending once a week. Awareness turns chaos into clarity, and that lack of visibility, the blind spot most people never fix, is exactly why the next habit drains even the most responsible people, without them realizing it. Habit number 5. Relying on only one income stream. Depending on a single salary today is like trying to balance your entire life on one leg. It works until the moment it doesn't. If that income stops, even for a month, your entire financial world can collapse. And here's the kicker. According to Tom Corley and Ramsey Solutions, 65% of millionaires have at least 3 income streams. 45% have 4 or more. Not because they're greedy, but because they're protected. Wealthy people understand something most people overlook. One income source is a vulnerability. Multiple income sources is security. When the world shut down in 2020, millions lost their jobs overnight. People with only one source of income panicked. They had nothing to fall back on. But people who had freelance income, digital products, a rental, a side hustle, or even a small online business, they didn't panic. They survived. Some even thrived. One extra stream isn't a nice to have. It's a financial airbag. How to fix it? Start with one small, manageable income stream, nothing dramatic. Freelancing, digital products, weekend consulting, Airbnb co-hosting, reselling, online tutoring, content creation. Your first milestone is simple. Make your first $100 outside your job. Because once you do, you'll never see money the same way again. But here's the twist. Most people never build that extra stream. Because the next habit kills more dreams than fear, failure, and bad luck combined. Habit number 6. Procrastinating. Procrastination is one of the most expensive decisions you'll ever make. Not because it costs you money today, but because it quietly drains the one currency you can never get back. Time. Every month you delay investing, learning a valuable skill, or starting that side income, you're not waiting for the right moment. You're losing years of compounding, momentum, and opportunity you will never recover. And here's the wild part. A study published in the Journal of Consumer Research found that people consistently underestimate how much future regret comes from delays, not mistakes. Meaning, we regret what we don't start far more than what we try and fail at. So procrastination doesn't just slow you down. It lies to you. It convinces you that tomorrow is guaranteed, that opportunities wait for you, and that time works in your favor. But it doesn't, and it never has. How to fix it? Here's how to break procrastination before it breaks your finances. Use the 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, start it now. Set deadlines for financial tasks. Open the account, send the transfer, cancel the subscription. Give it a date. Use accountability. Tell a friend your financial goal and ask them to check in on you. Start imperfectly. You don't need the perfect plan. Action beats precision every time. The goal isn't perfection. It's momentum. The easiest way to destroy procrastination is to do the exact opposite of the next habit. A habit most people don't even realize they're guilty of. Habit number 7. Not paying yourself. First, most people handle their money in the exact same order. Rent, bills, groceries, transportation, entertainment, subscriptions, and then they try to save whatever is left. But let's be honest, there's never anything left. That's why so many people struggle financially even when they earn more. They treat saving as an afterthought instead of a priority. The wealthy do the opposite. They flip the script. They pay themselves first, not last. Not if something is left. First, even if it's just $10. Because wealth isn't built with big moves. It's built with consistent ones. Robert Kiyosaki says it perfectly. It's not the amount you save. It's the habit that creates wealth. A young university student I once spoke to started paying herself just $20 a month. Nothing crazy. No big sacrifice. But she automated it. She never touched it. She forgot about it. 7 years later, she checked her account, and she had saved over $12,000. Not because she earned a lot, but because she stayed consistent. Paying yourself first isn't about the number. It's about prioritizing your future before the world takes your money. How to fix it? Here's how to make this habit automatic. Set up an automatic transfer the moment your salary hits. Not at the end of the week. Not when you remember. Immediately. Start small. $10 to $50 is enough to build the habit. Increase your pay me amount every time you get a raise. Treat it like rent, a bill that must be paid. Non-negotiable. No excuses. But here's the catch. Paying yourself first only works if you eliminate the next habit. A form of self-sabotage that quietly steals your progress before it even starts. If you fix only one habit from this list, let it be the next one. Habit number 8. Relying on willpower instead of automation. If your entire financial life depends on memory, motivation, or discipline, I can guarantee one thing. You will fail. Not because you're weak, but because willpower is inconsistent. Some days you're motivated. Some days you're tired. Some days you're stressed. And money habits collapse the moment you don't feel like it. Behavioral scientist Shlomo Benartzi found something shocking. People save nearly 3 times more when the process is automated. Why? Because automation removes emotion from the equation. Automation beats motivation. Every single time. Think of it like putting your money on autopilot. No decisions. No hesitation. No slip-ups. How to fix it? Automate everything you possibly can. Savings. Investing. Debt payments. Bills. Emergency fund. Let the system become your discipline. Let the system protect you from yourself. Habit number 9. Ignoring compound interest. Compound interest is the quietest, but most powerful wealth-building force you'll ever meet. It's slow at first, almost invisible, but give it time, and it turns tiny actions into massive results. The S&P 500 has averaged 7 to 10% annual returns over the long term, and that completely changes the math of your financial future. Here's what consistent investing really does. $100 a month, around $150,000 in 30 years. $300 a month, around $450,000 in 30 years. $1,000 a month, over $1.5 million in 30 years. Not through luck, not through genius, through time. There's a famous story about a janitor named Ronald Reed. He worked simple jobs his whole life. No fancy salary, nothing impressive on paper. But he invested small amounts steadily for decades. When he passed away, he left more than $8 million. He wasn't a financial expert. He wasn't highly educated. He simply understood compounding, and he respected time. That's the power most people ignore. When you overlook compounding, you're not just delaying wealth, you're throwing away the greatest financial tool humanity has ever discovered. How to fix it? Make compounding your friend. Invest every month, no matter how small the amount. Use low-cost index funds like VTI, VOO, or any S&P 500 ETF. Automate your contributions so consistency becomes effortless. Compounding is a slow burn, until one day it becomes a financial explosion. Action Challenge. Here's your 7-day challenge. You can complete most of the tasks in under an hour. 1. Create a one-page budget. 2. Set up Pay Yourself First with any amount. 3. Automate one financial action, savings, investing, or debt. 4. Write your 12-month financial plan. 1 page is enough. 5. Add one income stream idea to pursue. Small actions, massive results. Fix these 9 habits, and you won't just have more money, you'll have control. And control is real freedom. Before you go, drop a comment with the one habit you're fixing first. We'll be diving into the comments and responding to the top ones personally. And if you're serious about building real financial freedom, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the insiders who are done just surviving and are now building freedom one smart step at a time. We release powerful videos like this every single week, each one designed to upgrade your money mindset and multiply your results. Trust me, you do not want to miss the next one. It's a game changer.